Well, hello, my name is Jim Royal. I am a huge Beatles and Elvis Presley fan and basically classic rock in general. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. At the end of the video, if you could do a thumbs up, it's always most appreciated. And feel free to leave comments. I always enjoy reading them and I do my best to try to respond in a timely manner. Today I wanted to talk about some possibly really good news that I heard. I can't confirm it, okay? But it is out there that it's very possible that this album from Ringo Starr, his third solo album that was originally released November of 1973, may be seeing a 50th anniversary treatment of some kind. Either a box set, double disc, I'm not sure, okay? This is only what I've heard. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but I wanted to do this video to share this with you because I think this is just really good news. So yeah, we wouldn't be seeing it this year, but you know, just a few more months, it's going to be 2023, and it'll be 50 years. And I'm thinking that out of all of Ringo's albums, I would think that this one deserves it more than anything, for several reasons. For me, personally, it's my favorite Ringo Starr album that I've heard. I absolutely have always really enjoyed this a lot. The other reason is that this is very early on, 1973, and this is the closest that the Beatles ever got as a band for a reunion while John was still alive. And that really excites me. In fact, the first song on here, I'm the Greatest, is a song that John Lennon wrote. I believe he wrote it in 1970. And I think he wrote it for himself initially, and he said, you know, I can't pull this off, but I'm going to give it to Ringo. So that's exactly what he did. And I have actually heard recordings of Ringo, George is playing guitar, let's see, John is doing piano and harmony vocal, and Klaus Voormann is on bass, and then you have Billy Preston doing organ. Klaus Voormann is the artist who they met at the Hamburg days, and he also did the cover for Revolver and the anthologies. So really cool. But anyway, I've heard this, and there's several takes that I've heard where they're running through this song together as a band. Now Paul is not present, okay? Paul is not there, but the other three Beatles are. So it's just so exciting because you hear John, he's doing the vocal on it, you know, with these warm-ups, and they break down a little bit, you know, the take breaks down, and then he gets frustrated because he said, guys, you know, he's saying he doesn't want this to sound mechanical like I Am the Walrus, okay? And, you know, he's getting a little frustrated with them, but, you know, they're trying to work it out and trying to perfect it. And, you know, it turned out being a fun song on here. The other thing that I really like is the song Photograph. I would like to hear something from Photograph. That's a George Harrison and Ringo Starr composition, joint effort. Very similar probably to It Don't Come Easy. I mean, I think we all know that George helped Ringo out a lot on that song. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a demo or some early version with George Harrison doing the vocal. I would love to hear that too. I think that's really cool. If not that, maybe just some early takes, just to hear it how it was. Maybe it was, you know, a little sped up or slowed down. I don't know, but I would love to hear that. You know, there's just a lot of Beatle family on here. You also have Harry Nilsson on here, and the song You're 16, the cover, you know, you've got Paul doing the mouth sax solo. That would be kind of funny and fun to hear those sessions. You know, maybe him doing an overdub for it. I would love to hear that. The other thing I'd really like to hear is Step Lightly. This is a song that is a strictly Ringo Starr collection, you know, composition. You got Nicky Hopkins on there who is playing electric piano, and you know, this is just, you know, a Ringo song, could fit in very nicely on the White Album, and maybe there's a demo of Ringo doing it, you know, on a tape recorder. I don't know. Very cool. 6 O'Clock is another song I like to hear. This was a Paul McCartney song. Paul McCartney and Linda are on the finished version, and there is a longer version which is out there, but that would be good to see that again on something. And maybe, you know, just talking, you know, with Ringo, maybe there's some session chatter too that would be really good. So, you know, this is really cool. You and Me Babe, this is the George Harrison, Mel Evans, you know, track where, you know, I'd like to maybe hear more about that. You know, what exactly did Mel contribute? And, you know, he doesn't show him being at the sessions, but, you know, that would be really cool too. So anyway, I just wanted to share that news with you. I think it's just really good. This is Ringo's Sergeant Pepper as far as I'm concerned. I just think, you know, he did have a lot of help from his friends, but you know, he's also a talented drummer, and you know, this is just speaks volumes for itself, this album. And I'm just looking forward to if they do decide to do a 50th anniversary, whether it be a box set or a special treatment to this. I'm hoping they do something. So I wanted to share that news with you. Okay? Thank you very much for watching my video. Take care.